What's up, everybody? I'm Peyton. This is Jennifer Hellman, and this is Lady Red Couture. And I love her. I love her.
She is the only other woman I know who is taller than me. And that's
I know.
saying a lot, people.
How tall?
I'm 6'7" without heels and 7'2" with them.
And the thing that we notice about Lady Red, that, you know, we've seen a lot of drag shows in our day, and she is different because she has a message. She's always very positive. So I wanted to ask, number one, why are you different? Where does this positivity come from?
My positivity comes from being denied so much in life and being persecuted for what I look like versus who I am. I believe that people have so much more to give than they are willing to be honest about. We have a great creature inside of us, some of us more positive than others, but you know, I've been through a lot, and I just thank God that I am able to have a sounding board to send to other people that no matter what people think of you, you are your own new normal. Yes, like you can be positive, you know, no matter what you go through. I've been homeless, I've been kicked out of my house, I have been persecuted, I have been called a whore. And I just want to let people know that no matter what people think of you, this is your new normal. If you are transgendered, if you are bisexual, if you, whatever you are, I promise you this is your new normal, and it's okay to let people know who you are and love people. Yes, and that's okay.
Now you mentioned transgender, transsexual. Do you, all the labels we like to use, how do you identify yourself?
I consider myself to be Homo sapien.
Oh my God, me too!
Yes, which means I'm just human, and I believe that so many people have so many different things to give. I believe that we are a culture caught up on labels, and it's okay, you know, like some people call me transgender, some people call me transsexual, some people call me intersexual. I'm okay with that, you know, as long as we don't get into my pants, we're fine, you know. But I just believe in positivity. I believe in being positive and having a word to say to someone to make them feel just a little bit better about their situation.
We're gonna show a clip real quick of Lady Red and showing her like some of her performance, and here it is. So you do a lot of like gospel songs like in your performances, and I've noticed like it's like people really are ministered to.
Yeah.
And I've seen people really break down and get with it, and it's like they don't really have another place to worship because you know the stigma or whatever that's associated, and a lot of people left church, you know. I don't know, I call it an orthodox ministry in unorthodox places.
How, if you're a Christian, how do you think we're going to spread the word to people all around the world if we can't get them in the bar where they are drinking? We have to get the word out to people, because a lot of people are caught up in religion, but it's not about religion, it's about relationship.
Right.
It's all about loving the Lord, letting the Lord love you, and taking the talent that God has given you and putting it into your own life. By being real with yourself first and foremost. No faux, no fake, all about for real, how you doing?
So how has being a woman affected your relationships?
Well, quite honestly, it has made me a stronger person. And sometimes I don't get what I want out of relationships, especially sexually, but you know what? It's part of why I want a vagina, because I would rather for a man to see me as a woman and hold me as a woman. You know what I mean? Physically hold me as a woman, but not be threatened by my huge dong.
Right.
So the problem is, if he's not a total bottom, he's feeling threatened on some levels.
You know, and actually that brings in a great point, because a lot of people, like in gay relationships, people don't realize, but like in our society, everyone that's gay right now has been raised in this social home.
Yeah.
Boys are boys and girls are girls, since they have these gay relationships, 2 men and 2 women.
Yeah.
And guess what? They still have
those roles.
And that's where a lot of conflict comes
roles.
in. People don't
Yeah,
think about
like
it.
I call Jen my ministering angel of domestic bliss. Charles Dickens.
And thank you, Victorian era reference.
I know, because we like, you know, even though we're a lesbian couple, we have traditional gender roles pretty much.
But let me be honest with you, I believe everyone has those roles, but there is that compromise, and the compromise is, you know your role, you just don't say it.
Yeah.
Now, usually when someone is amazing and fabulous, there are haters in the world. What are some issues that you deal with that probably most people don't encounter or deal with because of who you are?
I believe that you should make your haters your motivators. So if people say something bad about you, it's usually because they're insecurities. And I'm okay with that. You know, I'm okay. You know, I find myself thanking God for those people sometimes, because they remind you of how special you are.
Lady Red, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where are you? What are you doing?
Quite honestly, in 5 years, I see myself working still at Hamburger Mary's. By that time, I will probably have my own show, and I will probably have my body totally done so that I can do burlesque as well as live singing drag, which means I'll probably just stand there naked and belt out a song.
So how has being a woman affected your relationships with your family?
I have to be honest, my family kind of knew what was going on before I did, but they're...
As did all of ours.
Yes, yes.
No one's really that surprised, are they, these days?
No, but they're really cool. My mother, I love her. She's a pastor of a church, as well as just a really religious woman. She kind of forgets sometimes, so sometimes she'll ask me to do something for her in the store. Like if she sees something on a high shelf, she'll be like, "Oh my God, big man, come here," and I'll be like, "Oh my God." So I'll slowly walk to her, and then I'll be like, "Mom, remember?" And she's like, "I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry." And I'll be like, "Yeah, well, why don't you yell that since you
I know, right?
You know, but she really loves me, and she's supportive of me. She always tells me, you do have a ministry in your soul, so just remember that. And I try to always make sure that people know the truth about me. I am not trying to hide. I'm just who I am. How you doing?
Is some trendy Jesus up in here? Welcome to my stratosphere.
Make a move, what you wanna do?
I ain't got no time for no looky-loo, boo. It's some trendy Jesus up in here. Let me make one thing clear.
Make a move, what you wanna do?
I ain't got no time for no looky-loo, boo. Hey,
Work,
give a dog a bone.
looky-loo, look at you.
Hey,
Work,
give a dog a bone.
look at you, looking at Roo.
I see the way you want it and you want it bad. You can't regret the candy that you never had. So take a bite, baby, better do it fast. Hurry up, cause you won't get another chance. It's some trendy Jesus up in here. Welcome to my stratosphere.
Make a move, what you wanna do?
I ain't got no time for no looky-loo, boo. It's some trendy Jesus up in here. Let me make one thing clear.
Make a move, what you wanna do?
I ain't got no time for no looky-loo, boo. Just because you want me